All right, so this is a story time about how I almost got lowballed at my job. So in 2022, I was working for a car part company. And at the time, full disclosure, I was making 1650 at that time. And I was working with that company for what, a couple years at that point. And the cost of living was going high, and I had asked my boss at that job for a pay increase, and he was pretty much a DICK about it. So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm gonna apply for more jobs. I got on Indeed, applied for another job, and the job that I'm working now has, requested an interview with me. Long story short, I went to the interview went well, and they asked me how much I was making right now, and I told them, hey, I'm making 1650 at the current job that I'm at. So they're like, okay, then we want to offer you 1650. I'm like, no, I do not want to make a lateral move. If I'm quitting the devil that I already know, I would like to make more money. So I don't know the work culture here. I don't know how the employees are here, how everybody behaves here. At least over there, I know who's what and what to avoid and what not to do. You feel me? Like I'm used to that, even though it's not the most convenient thing to do. So briefly, he's like, okay, I'm gonna my interviewer, which is now my current boss. He's like, I'm gonna talk to my boss and see what we can do. Okay, no problem. 2 days later, or was that the next day? I can't remember. It was years ago, like 4 years ago now. He's like, okay, I wanna let you know what my boss tells me to do. So calls me or emails me and tells me, I can't remember how he told me, but he told me that he talked to his boss, and they're gonna offer me 1950. I'm like, yeah, bet I can do that all day every day. No, let's do it. So I had quit that job to move to my current job. And what, a couple weeks later or 2 months later, another person was hired in my department doing the same job that I'm doing right now. And guess what they offered them? The same amount that they offered me now, like the 1950 that they had offered me after I've asked for more, hourly pay. So I'm like years later, like now, I'm like, what if I didn't push back? What if I just wanted to because I really wanted to get out my old job. I really needed to get out of there. The work was easy, the coworkers were awesome, but my boss there was not it. Okay? He just was not it. So I'm like, yeah, so what if I didn't push for more? Like if I was unemployed and I was desperate for a job, I would have just said yes and took it. And they would have lowballed me a whole $3. So the moral of the story now is that please don't be afraid to ask for more or for what you're worth, because what I'm doing right now is 10 times easier than what I was doing at my previous job, but I'm getting paid more. Like I was a dispatcher there, I'm a dispatcher here, but like completely different thing. This dispatch here is a clickety-clack dispatch. Like I'm on the computer all day, every day. The dispatch from my old job is the warehouse dispatch, where I have to, receive orders, make sure the orders are straight on the order sheet, and then send my drivers out to deliver these to like mom and pop shops or whatever car shops is around the area. So it was a lot of being on your feet and then moving back and forth, and then if people wasn't picking the parts fast enough, you have to go get it, like, because you want to keep it moving. You don't want to get backed up, because if you get a big order, shit, you are slammed. Oh my god. And it was tight. So yeah, like, please, if you have your experiences down, if you are good at your job, please ask for more. Don't be afraid to say what you feel. Don't be afraid to ask for more. So now I'm like, what if I didn't push back? What if I just said yes, okay, that's fine, give me the job. It's already the same thing that I'm making now, it's not less, so it's okay. What if I just did that? Then everyone who were hired after me either would have been lowballed or would have been making more than I'm making right now. So I would have been in a much worse position than either everybody or where I was, because now we know the cost of living is putting a foot up of our ASS, right? So what if I didn't ask for that? I would have been struggling right now. And in this job here, we get higher pay increase, like higher cost of living increases compared to my old job. My old job, you're lucky if you get 25 cents a year per hour. You are lucky. Like my manager was getting like 45 cents and stuff. But this job, we get almost $1. I think that's the highest one we got, almost $1 we got on my first European craze. And I am at a point where I'm making much more now, 4 years in. So I was looking back like, hey, he would have really just given me $16.50, even though he could have given me more. So just know that these people are honestly looking out for their own pocket. They're looking out for the bottom line. They're looking out for the best way to like handle their budget. They're not really worried about how much it's gonna cost you to work here, how much the cost of living is gonna affect you, how much in the long run you're gonna be more stressed out about how you're not making enough to make ends meet. So if you feel like you have your experiences down pack, you feel like they could have done more, even if you feel like it's a really good offer, still ask for more. Because you don't know what the budget is for that position. They could just give you a number, and then that's not really the right number. Like, they're just giving you a basic number, and then if you ask for more, you can get more. Like, people say closed mouth don't get fed. Okay, so ask for more. Even when you feel like it's too much, still ask for more. I am having the best experience with work right now. My boss, the one who interviewed me, he's my boss right now. He's the best boss I've ever had in my entire life. I'm telling you, if this man looks out for all of us. If I have to take off today because something came up, he's like, okay, no problem. If I need to switch my day off, I'm like, okay, something comes up next week, I'm not going to be able to take a day off that day, because with this schedule, every week we have a weekday off, and then the next week you work Monday to Friday and you have a Saturday off. So alternating weekends off, and then with your teammate, because we work in teams of 2. So as long as you and your teammate are okay with covering each other, he does not care. As long as the job is getting done, because both of us are doing the same thing. Like, whatever I'm doing, my teammate can do. Whatever she does, I can do it too. So we just gotta talk to each other, and we are able to cover the job. As long as the job is done, he doesn't care. He's like, yeah, you worked it out? Yes, boss, we worked it out. Everything is good. And I'm in school right now. So y'all know, nursing school, my schedule is nuts with all these clinical hours. And like for the last 6 months, I've had all of my Fridays off. And my teammate, she works every Saturday, and every Monday through Thursday. And I work, my teammate works every Monday to Friday, and I work every Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday, because I have clinicals on Fridays. You know what I mean. One days I all messed up. So yeah, and I am so lucky to be working here, because man, my life is so much better. So if you're asking for increase at your current job and your manager is like being, the bad word, look somewhere else. There's somewhere else that needs you more. There's somewhere else that would treat you better. If I didn't quit that old job, I wouldn't be experiencing this life right now. And I work from home. So imagine that. I went from working in a warehouse, walking back and forth, to working from home on the computer, where I have a good